My video on exercising with hypertension has been by far the most popular video on my channel. So today I'm going to provide a home exercise routine for you to follow to help you reduce your blood pressure. Hi everyone and welcome to Exercise for Health. I'm Richard and today I have a workout for you to take part in that will be safe and effective in lowering your blood pressure. If you're new to this channel, we offer tips, advice and exercises each week to help you manage your health condition with physical activity. So go ahead and tap the subscribe button below and the bell icon if you want to be notified of when we upload a new video. So this home program will use a method of exercise called peripheral heart action. This technique will blend a mixture of leg-based cardio exercises with upper body conditioning exercises, allowing the heart to pump the blood around the body in a process known as blood shunting. This allows for the dilation of more arteries, therefore reducing the blood pressure. However, if you were to check your blood pressure while you're exercising, then your systolic blood pressure, the top higher reading, should be sufficiently higher than normal as your muscles are demanding more oxygen, so this is a natural response, as is an increased heart rate. However, for up to about 48 hours after exercise, you will see a reduction in your blood pressure. In addition, the long-term effects of this type of program can help you lose weight, as well as reducing your resting blood pressure, and in some cases, as much as 20 points. I'll put the program up on the screen so you can look at what's to come, and you can see I have 4 lots of 3 exercises with a minute rest between each block. It will take about 30 minutes from start to finish, and the exercises we conduct are ideally suited if you have high blood pressure or are medicated for it, but it may not be appropriate if you have other health conditions such as heart disease, a lung condition, neurological impairments, severe joint pain and so on. As always, use your common sense to work to a level that you can manage, and I'll provide alternatives to some exercises if you need an easier option. All you need is a space to move around in for most of the exercises, a wall or armchair support for a couple of the upper body exercises, a step which can be the bottom step of your stairs, but I will be using a borrowed aerobic step so I can show you the exercise facing you, and either a resistance band or a couple of hand weights, which can be dumbbells or a couple of bottles of water. With that, grab what you need as well as having a drink handy, and let's get started. Right everybody, let's start off with a march on the spot. So this warm-up's going to consist of 2 rounds. Each round's going to have 9 exercises in it. The first round is going to be slightly easier, so we can just gradually get the heart rate to build. And then the second round's going to be doing similar exercises, but I'll increase the intensity slightly to elevate the heart rate that little bit higher. So then by the end of the sort of 6 or 7 minutes, you should be ready for the actual main part of the workout. Right, from there we're going to do a side step touch. So we're going to move from side to side, tap one foot to the other foot as you move from left to right. So get lots of oxygen in at this point while warming up. And as we go through, you should start to feel your breathing increase that a little bit more. Good. So the next one we're going to do is alternating knee raises. So just lifting the knee up to the front. You can use it like I'm doing it to tap the hand if you want to. So try and keep that body upright. Good. So each one of these exercises we'll do for about 20 to 25 seconds as we go through each of the 9 exercises for this first round. Okay, next one we're going to do toe tap to the side. As we do that, we're going to raise the arms out to the side. So just lifting the arms up to shoulder height out to the side. Each time you bring the foot back to the center and then tap the other foot out to the side. Good. Right, next one's going to be a toe tap to the back this time. As we do that, we're going to raise the arms up to the front. So again, we're alternating with the feet, lifting both arms up to the front at the same time as you do the toe tap to the back. Good. Okay, next one we're going to do a knee lift again to the front, but this time we're going to do rotation of the spine. So as you lift the left knee, you're going to twist your body to the left. As you raise the right knee to the front, you're going to twist your body to the right. So try and keep the body upright, but just twisting the shoulders from left to right as that knee comes up. Good. Okay, next one. We're going to be moving from side to side, and this time we're going to do a leg curl, lifting the heel up to the bottom, at the same time as you do an arm curl with the arm. So bringing the fists up towards the shoulders as you move from left to right. Good. Okay, next one's going to be a box step movement. So with that one, we're going to step forwards, step back, step forwards, step back. But with the arms, we're going to do a row type movement. So as you step forwards, you're going to bring the fists back either side of the chest, squeezing the elbows and the shoulder blades back. And then as you step back, you just let the arms straighten out again. So imagine you got hold of a bar and you're pulling your chest towards that imaginary bar as you step forwards. Good. Just got one more to do in this first round, and this last one takes a bit of coordination, so get your brain working a bit. So what we're going to do from there is we're going to step out to the side. As we do that, we're going to twist the body to face the opposite way, and we're going to punch out to that side. So we're letting the foot step back as we twist and punch, so punching across the body. Good. So this finishes off round one. So round two, let's go back into the march again. Now if you want to, we're going to elevate the intensity a bit. So either march a bit faster, or we can now go into a jog. So we're going to go through the same sort of exercises, but we're just going to make them that little bit harder, so we can elevate the heart rate a little bit higher. Good. Okay, for the next one, we did the side step touch. So again, you can do that faster, or you can do it as a little jumping movement now as you go from left to right. So your choice, depending on how you feel. Good, the next one we did the knee lift. So again, you can do that faster, or this time we can put a little hop into it. So every time the knee comes up, there's a hop with the opposite foot. So increasing this jumping movement will just elevate the heart rate a little bit more. Good. Okay, the next one, we did this one. So again, you can do that one faster, or we can do it without the arms, and we just do a jack movement with the feet. So again, it's that jumping movement. So we're taking the feet out to the side and back to the center. My heart rate is definitely up. I can feel my breathing a lot more now. Okay, the next one, we did that toe tap to the back with the arm raised to the front. Again, you can do that faster, or we can now do scissors with the feet. So feet going forwards and back. Good. Hopefully you're feeling warmer by now. Right, the next one, we did that knee lift with the twist. Again, you can make that a little bit faster, or what we can do is feet together and we can twist with a jump. Good. Okay, next one was that side step and leg curl and arm curl. So again, you can do that one faster, or we can now do it as a little hop. So every time we move to the side, we're just going onto the one leg as we hop from left to right. So that jumping movement's just going to elevate the heart rate that little bit more. Good. Okay, the next one, we did that box step row movement with the arms. So again, you can do that one faster, or this time we can jump forwards, step back, jump forwards, step back. So only a small jump forwards. At the same time as you jump forwards, you're pulling your arms back just to take out that step and turn it into a jump. Good, and then the last one, we did this one where we step out to the side and twist. So again, either do that faster, or this time we can put a little jump into it as we turn. So it's more of a skipping movement with your feet. Are those brains working? Get that coordination with this one, not easy. Good, brilliant. Okay, just march it out a bit. I'm sweating a bit, so just grab my towel. So now we've done the warm up, we're going to go into the main part of the exercise. So we're going to start off with the first 3 exercises within the first block. Basically, each of the 4 blocks of 3, it's a cardio exercise for a minute, a strength exercise for 10 reps, and then another cardio exercise for a minute. And then from that point then, we're going to have a minute rest. So the first one we're going to do is a jumping jack. So that's basically this movement where your arms are going out to the side, feet go out to the side and back to the center. So that's the exercise. If you find that too hard, you can do it as a half jack. So basically one arm goes out to the side as you do a toe tap out to the side. So that's an alternative option if you want something a bit easier. 1 minute, ready? Off we go. So keep the oxygen going in, because this is an aerobic exercise. You will be feeling breathless doing it. So you should be hearing yourself breathe. And a minute's a long time. So if at any point you're starting to get a little bit too tired on these cardio ones, you can always revert to the easier option if you want to. Just allow your heart rate to recover, and then you're more than welcome to then go back into the exercise again. We've gone halfway already. Good. Are you keeping up with me? So you can choose the pace. You can go faster or slower. Find a pace that feels right for you. Brilliant. Last 10 seconds, and then we're going to go into our next one, which is going to be at a much slower tempo, because we're going to do a press up. Last few seconds. Well done. Okay, so that's the first one done. Second one, we're going to do a press up. So either do this against the wall or do it against your support. I'm going to use the end of my sofa here. So you want your hands a bit wider than the shoulders width, and make sure that as you then do the press up, it's your chest that's going down to the hands before you push your arms out straight. We're going to do 10 reps. So get yourself set up. Do it with the feet together on this one, and try and keep your body straight. Ready? So 10 repetitions. Off we go. So slowly down, push back up. That's 1. Slowly down, push back up. 2. 3. Try and breathe with the movement. 4. Ideally breathe out as you push. 5. Deep breath in as you go down, breathe out as you push. 6. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. One more. 10. Well done. Good. Right, back into your space then. We're going to go back to a 1 minute cardio exercise. So this time we're going to do forward step and lunges. So you can have your hands on your hips if you want to, and then from there we're going to take a step forwards. Allow the back knee to bend down close to the floor but not all the way down. Come back up, step back, and then you do the same on the opposite side. Now this is an aerobic one, so the idea is we just want to keep the movement going at a pace that feels right for you for the full minute. Last few seconds, get yourself ready, and off we go. So step forwards, lunge, come back, step back, forwards, lunge. Get that tempo going so the body's constantly moving as you go forwards and back. We're working all those muscles around the legs and the hips, big muscle groups. So that means heart rate's going to be up higher. Good. If you find this one hard on your knees, you can always step back to do the lunge rather than step forwards. So it works in exactly the same way, but you just step back, lunge, and come forward. Step back, lunge, come forwards. You might find that's a little bit easier on the knees. Again, if at any point you're starting to feel it too much in the legs, stop, give them a shake, and then go back into the exercise. Keep breathing with it. Body needs that oxygen. Got 10 seconds left on this one, and then we've got a minute rest. Last few seconds. Good, well done. Okay, grab yourself a drink. Just got a minute rest recovery time, and then we're going to go into our second block of exercises. So a good sign of your fitness is if you're finding in this minute rest you're beginning to recover a lot faster and you're getting your breathing to come back to normal quicker, that's a good sign that your fitness is improving. So if you find that if you've done this video a few times now and this is like maybe, I don't know, 5th, 10th time that you're doing this video, then obviously if you want to, you can forward this bit if you want less rest time, but I will do it for a minute rest. But if you want less rest, you can just forward through this bit, skip it, before we move on to the next one. So we're gonna start the next one in 10 seconds. So the first one, we're gonna do the aerobic one. Just have your fingertips by the side of your ears and you're gonna bring the knee up towards the elbow. Ready? Off we go. So lifting that knee up as high as you can. At the same time, twist the body, see if you can get the elbow to the knee. If you're struggling with that, with your mobility, you can just do it to the opposite hand. So this is an alternative to make it a little bit easier. But we want to try and see how high we can get that knee up so we can activate a lot of the muscles in the stomach, in the core. Good. Halfway through this one. Again, it's all about tempo, so keep that pace going. Keep the oxygen going in. Good. Hopefully you're feeling as breathless as I am. Right, last 10 seconds. Keep that going. Good. And stop there, brilliant. Okay, so grab your hand weights or your resistance band, depending on what you've got. We're gonna do an upright row. So you wanna start with your feet together. If you've got the band, make sure the band's underneath your feet. Start off with the weights or the bands, the handles of the bands, just in front of the legs. Squeeze the shoulder blades back together, and then from there, we're gonna lift the weights up to the chest. So deep breath in and breathe out as you lift. 1, breathe in as you lower. So we're getting the elbows going out to the side, weights come up to the chest, that's as far as you need to come before you lower back down. 3, breathing in. 4, breathe out as you lift. Breathing in. 5. So it's important we get the breathing right. 6. So certainly don't want to be holding your breath. 7, that's what's going to put blood pressure up. 8. 2 more. 9. Slowly down. And 10. Good, well done. Right, pop your weights or your band to one side. So, the last exercise in this second block, again back to a cardio one. We're going to do, imagine you've got a skipping rope and you're just going to do little jumps on the spot, taking that skipping rope around. Now if you struggle with jumping, what you can do is you can just do a little skipping movement where you just transfer your weight slightly gently from front to back. So I'll let you choose which way around you want to do it. So 1 minute on this one, ready? Off we go. So you don't have to be jumping high. You want to keep the elbows tucked in. Imagine you've got hold of those skipping rope handles with your hands and you're just flinging the rope round while you do little tiny jumps. Again, if it gets too much, if you need to, you can change it back to more of a skipping movement, like a jog on the spot. That'll make it slightly easier. But if you can maintain this jump for a minute, fantastic. Good, we're halfway through already. Keep that body upright. Again, it's aerobic, so keep that oxygen going in. You should be hearing yourself breathe. Good. Hold it if you can. We've got a few more seconds left. And we get another minute rest. And relax there. Brilliant. Well done. Grab yourself a drink. Have a minute rest. Don't know about you, but I'm leaking a lot. That's a good thing. Sweating's good. Okay, so that was our second block. We're now going to go on to our third block of 3 exercises. So for this one, we've got the spotty dog, the French press, and then the one-legged step up. So this is where I'm going to be using the step for this one on the third exercise. If you want to, use a step that you've got at home, whether it's like the step at the bottom of your stairs, use that, that'll be ideal. But I've just brought this in so I can do it facing you. Okay, right, we've got about another 10 seconds left. before we restart. Hopefully that's helped you recover a little bit in that minute rest. So we're going to start off with this spotty dog movement where the feet go forwards and back, arms are going up and down. Ready? Off we go. So we're getting the scissor motion with the feet, arms are going up and down. If you find this is too much, alternative is you just basically step it. So do a toe tap to the back and an arm raise up to the front to alternate that way. That's an easier option, but if you can do it as a full spotty dog, brilliant. Again, should be feeling that heart rate going back up again. Halfway through. You feeling good? I've gone past halfway anyway, at least, the whole workout, so that's good. Good, 15 seconds to go. So the next one we're going to do after this is our strength exercise, is the French press, which is similar to the press up, but the hands are in a different position. Last couple of seconds. Well done. Okay, so the next one, you want your thumb and forefinger together like this, or the hands very close. Either whether you're doing this on the wall, if you're more upright to make it easier, or if you're doing it like I'm doing on the sofa, hands really close. And then as you go down like the press up, we're bringing the chest to the hands, elbows bend out to the side, and then push yourself back out to arm's length. 10 repetitions, so feet together, body in a straight line. Okay, ready? So breathing in as you go down, breathe out as you push. 1, 2, 3. Should feel this on the back of the arms. 4, 5. Keep those elbows down. 6, don't let them flail out to the side too high. 7, 8, last 2. Slow and steady. 9, one more. 10, good. Right, come at that, we got one more cardio to do. So this time we're going to use the step, and it's going to be a one-legged step up. So as we step up onto it, we're going to raise the leg up behind, throw your arms out to the front, step back off the step, and then go up with the opposite foot. So the change of the feet will be at the bottom. So we go up onto the step, switch at the bottom, other foot comes up on the step. So there's only ever one foot going up onto the step. If you prefer just to do a single step up and down, that's fine, that's an easier option. Okay, get yourself ready, and 1 minute, off we go. Step, arms go out to the front, just up to shoulder height. So we're just getting that one leg up onto the step. Push yourself up, hips forwards. Make sure you stand up tall at the top as you throw your arms up to shoulder height to the front. The other leg will just stay behind you. Again, find that pace. If you want to go faster than me, that's fine, go faster. Find a pace that feels right, but make sure you keep that form. Okay, technique comes first, and then speed comes later. Good. Okay, we've got 10 seconds left. Keep that going. And well done, good. Right, you got 1 minute rest again. So grab yourself a drink, let your heart rate and your breathing recover a little bit. Just got the final block of 3 to do. Okay, so while you're resting, I'll just introduce you to the last 3 exercises we're going to do. Squats, but we're going to skip across from side to side. So that'll be the first one. Then we're going to do a bent over row with your hand weights or with your resistance band. And then we're going to finish off with the Eki shuffle. Again, I'll give you alternatives for each one if you feel that you need an easier option when we get started. So we're going to restart in 5 seconds with the side step and skip squats. Ready? Off we go. So we're going to squat down, and then as we come up, we're going to skip across, squat down, and then skip across the other way. Now notice I'm bringing my arms up as I squat down, and then I'm pushing them down past the hips as I then to help me just get that skip and jump across. So if you want to, you can just step across This way is an easier option. Okay, if you don't want to put that extra impact into it, but if you can, I want to see a little bit of a skip. Okay, try and get the hips down as low as you can. Ideally, if you can get them level with your knees, fantastic. Make sure you're pushing the hips back as you go down. But try and keep the body relatively upright. We'll lean forwards a little bit. Good, we've got 10 seconds to go. Again, it's working a lot of the muscles in the legs, so it should be getting your heart rate up. Good, well done. Okay, so grab your hand weight or your resistance band. So we're going to do the bent over row. So I'm going to use the band this time. So make sure you've got feet shoulder width wide, slight bend in the knees, lean the body forwards, but try and keep your back flat, so keep your head and your chest up. And the movement from there is you're going to lift the weight or pull on the resistance band to try and get the hands or the weight either side of the ribs. So head and chest up, stick your bottom back up in the air. Ready, deep breath in and breathe out as you come up. 1, breathe in as you lower. 2, squeeze those shoulder blades at the top, so pull the shoulder blades back together, elbows up as high as you can. That's 3, 4, deep breath in, 5, 6, good, hold that body still, 7, so work through the lower back and the core to keep your body still, 8, make sure you're lifting those elbows up as high as you can, 9, one more, and 10, good, okay, so pop your band or your weights to one side. So last exercise then is the Icky Shuffle. So this is where we're going to go step, 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 lift the knee up, step, 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 lift the knee up. So we're going to be moving from side to side. We want to try and get like a running action with your arms. Ready? Off we go. So it's step, 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 knee lift. So from the direction that I've come from is where the knee comes up, because that starts the next step to go back in that direction. Try and get your arm movement like a running action with your footwork. You can step it this way to make it as an easier option. Okay, but if you can, make it a run. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want, depending on your fitness and your ability. So just make sure you work to your level. Again, this is the last one of the main part of the program. So we want to make sure we're keeping that oxygen going in. Good. Got 10 seconds left. Keep that going. Well done. And stop there. Good. Grab yourself a quick drink and then we're going to go straight into a cool down. So I don't want to give you a full minute rest yet because I want the heart rate to recover a little bit slower now to flush out all the toxins out the body. So quick drink. Okay, right, so when you're ready, just do a nice slow walk on the spot now. So we want to try and keep the body moving. Where we've been doing a lot of high intensity exercises, obviously the heart rate's been up, the systolic blood pressure would have been up, so we want to allow it to recover and hopefully bring the diastolic, certainly will come back down because the arteries will be more elastic now. They would have dilated a lot. So we're just going to use this cool down effectively to allow the heart rate to gradually come back down, bring that systolic blood pressure back down to normal, hopefully slightly lower. So just do a nice steady walk on the spot. Think about your oxygen intake. So get the air back into the lungs and then also get it back out as well. So trying to get rid of the carbon dioxide that's been built up and get more oxygen back into the body. Good. So from there we're going to do a side step touch. So just gently moving from left to right, like we did in the warm-up. Tap one foot to the other, but we're doing it at a slightly slower pace now because we are doing this cool down. So it should be a little bit easier. And as we go through for the next few minutes, you should feel your heart rate begin to recover and your breathing recover, come back to normal. And then we'll finish off with a few stretches at the end. Good. Okay, next one we're going to do is a box step. So we did this earlier on, but we did it with the arms. So we're just going to take a step forwards and a step back. So if you visualize a square on the floor, and you're basically taking your feet to the four corners of the square, at the front and at the back. Again, while you're doing this, nice and gently think about the breathing, listen to your breath, and you should start and hear it come back to normal. The faster it comes back down to normal, the fitter you are. So you can probably tell I'm not that fit. Still breathless. Good, okay, right. Let's keep the body moving, but we'll start with the feet still, with the feet together, feet shoulder width wide. Hands on your hips, and I want you to just gently push the hips now from left to right. So the feet are staying still, the head is staying relatively still, and we're just moving the hips from left to right. Good, okay, so the next one, we're gonna make circles with the hips now. So start the hips on one side, push them to the front, round to the opposite side, back behind you, and back to the first side again, and then go through that rotation again. So we're just making circles with the hips. As you do that, keep your head relatively still. And then we'll change the direction, so we're going to circle the hips going the opposite way. Good. The last movement one we're going to do is rotation. So just bring your hands in front of your chest, and we're going to twist the body, taking the elbow round as far as you can, and then come back round and twist the opposite way. So as I twist to the right, I'm allowing my left foot to come up onto the toes. When I twist to the left, I'm allowing my right foot to come up onto the toes. So just allow the feet to pivot, so you can allow your body to twist one way and the other. Again, nice, slow and steady. Listen to your breathing. Good, and then bring it back to the center. Okay, we're going to finish off with some static stretches just to finish off. So the first one we're going to do is a back stretch. If you have your feet to shoulder width wide, place one hand on top of the other, and then from there you're going to roll the shoulders forwards and straighten your arms, pushing the hands away so you can feel the stretch around the top of the back. So with these stretches, we're doing it statically because we're doing it right at the end now as part of the cool down. So slow, gentle breathing while you hold that stretch position. We'll hold each stretch for about 15 to 20 seconds. And then move on to the next one. So release that one. Next one we're going to do is one for the chest. So we're going to place the back of the hands into the lower part of your back. And then from there, you're going to squeeze the elbows and the shoulder blades back. So I'm trying to pull my shoulder blades back, pushing my chest up towards the ceiling so you can feel the stretch across the front this time. Again, slow, gentle breathing while you hold that stretch. Good, and release. Okay, the next one we're going to do is one for the shoulder. So take a straight arm out in front of you and then bring it across your body, and then your other hand's going to come up on the outside to pull that straight arm further round. You should feel a bit of a stretch around the side of the shoulder. Good, and then switch over, same on the other side. So arm across the body, other hand up underneath, pull it in and round. Keep that shoulder down. There will be a tendency for the shoulder to pop up, so keep the shoulder down just to help you increase the stretch of the shoulder muscle. Good. Okay, the next one we're going to do is to stretch the muscles on the back of your arm. So for this one, we're going to bring the hand up to the shoulder on the same side and then lift the elbow up and back. Use your other hand to assist to push the elbow further back if you need to, so you can feel a stretch on the back of your arm. Good, and release. Let's switch over, same on the other side. So hand to shoulder, lift the elbow up and back. Use your other hand to assist if you want to, so you should feel the stretch here. Good. Okay, we're just going to do 3 more for the legs. So for this next one, I want you to take your feet out a little bit wider. We're going to do an inner thigh stretch. And then from there, if you just bend one knee, keeping your other leg straight, and I want you to place your hand on the side of your straight leg and then lean sideways so you can slide your hand down the side of that straight leg to increase the stretch on the inner thigh. If you need to, you might take your feet wider, or you might need to bend that knee more or lean more towards the straight leg to increase the stretch. Good. Okay, come back up. Let's switch over. So bend the opposite knee and then hand on the side of the straight leg. Slide your hand down as you lean that way to feel the stretch on the inner thigh. Good. Okay, bring the feet back in. So the next one we're going to do is a quad stretch. So if you want to hold on to something for balance, because we're going to go up onto one leg, then that's fine. But we're going to take hold of one foot. So we're trying to get the heel of the foot up as close as you can to your bottom, and then bring that knee in as close as you can to the knee of your support leg. And at the same time, try and pull it backwards and push your hips forward so you're standing up straight so you can feel the stretch on the front of that thigh. Good, and then switch over, same the other side. So grab hold of the foot, heel up as close as you can to your bottom, bring that knee in towards the knee of your support leg, pull the knee back, push the hips forward, standing up straight to increase the stretch. Hopefully by now your heart rate and your breathing has recovered pretty much. We've just got one more stretch to finish off. Okay, so the last stretch we're going to do is for the hamstring muscles. That's the back of the thigh and the calf. So we're going to put one foot in front of the other. Keep this front leg straight at the knee. Placing the hands on the back leg. Think about pushing your bottom up in the air behind you as you take your chest forwards. That will create the stretch here on the hamstring. And then to get the calf to stretch as well, we're going to come up onto the heel, pulling the toes backwards. Good, and then come back up, switch the feet over. So again, front leg straight to the knee, hands on the back leg, push the bottom up in the air behind you as you take your chest forwards to get the hamstring to stretch, and then lift the toes back so you come up onto the heel so you can feel the stretch in the calf at the same time. Good, and you're done. Well done, good work. Well done for completing that workout today, and let me know how you got on with it in the comments section below. If you want more information on exercising with hypertension, then watch my video that I mentioned during the intro by clicking the pop-out banner above. If you enjoyed this video today, then please give it a like by clicking the thumbs up button below, and share this video with friends to help this channel grow so more people can benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay active, keep moving, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click here to subscribe to this channel, or click here to watch a recent video. See you soon.